Hello everyone, welcome to Wednesday Night Standard. I am Matthew Muneer, joined with Justin Blackburn, and we're going to bring you 4 rounds of Standard Night.
Yay!
Wednesday Night Standard. So that one backwards. Alright, how's it going, guys? On the left we have Doug Nelson playing Black-Green Constrictor. Doug's a big fan of this deck. And then we have Jonathan Haven, a new member to the store. I've never actually seen him play before, so
I have not.
Good luck to him. He's playing Dragons. I can only assume that means the Grixis Dragons. But I'm not entirely sure. There was a couple lists going out there. Grixis Dragons, I thought they were pretty fun.
Oh, it looks like mono red actually. Every
The main gist of it was red.
Every card I've seen so far is red.
Okay, so yeah, so we can assume it's probably mostly the mono red shell that is also playing Nicol Bolas, I'd imagine. So normally it's 4 Sarkhan, 4 Nicol Bolas, 3 of the 5 mana dragon that says when it enters the battlefield deals 5 damage to target creature or player, some Glorybringers, and the deck played like a 2 of or a 1 of Scarab God. Hey, I have no idea who you are, but I miss you too. Maybe I do know who you are.
Dad,
Hold up.
Dad, why don't you miss me?
Wait.
You should know who it is.
Hold up. I don't know. I don't remember names like this.
Dad, do you miss me?
Is it Alex?
No.
It's not.
It's Luke.
Is it Luke?
Yeah, it's Luke Browning.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Luke's watching. Luke, I was just talking about you the other day with some friends. My gosh.
Luke doesn't miss me.
It's been too long. Who are you? Yeah, who are you, Justin?
Aw. But Dad.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen Luke Browning. I can't wait, to be honest.
My opponent doesn't recognize me.
Alright, sure. Alright, looking at some hands. It looks like 1 land, maybe. No, wait, we got Forest Blooming Marsh from Doug. That's going to be a keep. He has Constrictors, Glint and Sieve Siphoner. Whatever Jonathan had, he shipped it. Justin, do you have any friends?
He was talking about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you said you were talking to him with friends, and it's like a blatant lie.
Oh, that does make sense. Alright, you got me. I was talking with Scott Binford. I don't know if you know him, but, you know. Dude, it's good to see you, Luke.
In Jonathan's hand, I did see a Palladium Moors. I believe.
You saw what?
The Palladium Moors, the Naya dragon.
Can we pull that card up? Yeah. It's god-awful, right?
No, it's fine.
It's basically just a super blocker so once it does damage, it loses Hexproof, and then it just dies to Ravenous Chupacabra, and then he feels bad.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
It hits once.
Well, this is interesting.
That's what matters.
So if he's playing this, that means that I have no idea what his deck contains. I'm going to imagine it's mostly mono red. It's still, but I'm going to assume that's no Nicol Bolas then.
Looks like a Hash App Oasis in it.
Hey, Luke, what are you planning on playing in Standard? You haven't actually been able to touch Core 19, have you?
They feel gross. Don't touch the cards.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Core 19. Especially the limited format. I like that one a lot.
No, that's very fun. I've done like 8 drafts already.
It's a blast because all the rares are generally terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Which is perfect because they're like modern rares or something, you know? Things that you're not going to, like, you know, bomb rares, but they're still, like, worth money, and that's nice. And it's all about the commons and uncommons. That's how the limited should be, in my opinion, but...
Yep. Every single limited format I've done, I've forced
the commons are so good in this set, actually,
forced black and white every time.
Sure. Turn 2, Wildly Goblin. All right. We're wilding out here. All right, so I'm going to assume this is how Jonathan plans on getting most of his colored mana for all these Elder Dragons. So he might actually be playing Nicol Bolas. I'm not entirely sure. He has treasures. He might be able to work something out with that. I also imagine that's an Angrath in his Pummeler Fling. Nice. Is that deck coming back? That deck was actually just like a big thing for like
he was playing it for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I remember.
I like that deck a lot.
He went. I think it was 4 the first time.
I didn't even realize that it like. Yeah, Kalash hasn't rotated out, so you have like plenty of energy. I'm gonna have to like recheck that. All right, here's the classic turn 3 Sarkhan.
Oh, you can consider.
Can John play a turn 2? If he's playing green, he has Llanowar Elf access, but no, but he actually can't. Well, he'd have to go. A fast line that's red green, which doesn't exist. So Razor Grove Thicket, which isn't in the standard format, so no, it's not possible.
He can turn 1 to Forest, turn 2 Checkland.
Well, he needs double red for Sarkhan.
Yeah, you're right.
Turn 2 Sarkhan just seems real nice. But, I mean, turn 3 Sarkhan's pretty good. Alright, so he's just plussing discard a card. Can we ask John to use the big dice so we can see that? It is currently at 4 loyalty. And Doug's over here with the turn 2 Glint Sea Siphoner, and he's following up with the Constrictor. Interesting order there. But I think I mean, It is actually very interesting, the decision there, going Siphoner first. Since he didn't have the 2 energy to draw.
I think it was the right decision because it has menace.
Well, yeah, so what Doug was like, overall, he gets more energy from doing this line of play because he gets the attack, right? So he plays Constrictor in the main phase, and then he gets 2 energy in addition to the 3. So he gets a total of 3, 4, 5 energy from Aether Hub, but if he just went Constrictor this turn and the next turn, he would have gotten 4 energy. So he gets 1 more energy doing this game plan. And he also gets 2 damage in, which he could have gotten with the Constrictor, but it couldn't block, I suppose. But 3rd mountain from Jonathan. No dual lands yet. Let's see. Oh, he has a Goblin. What's it called? The one where you can sack another Goblin to add 1 mana to your mana pool. So you'll be sacking this Wily Goblin to start ramping a little more.
Skirk Prospector.
Yeah. Turn 4 Glorybringer. Seems pretty good.
And he missed a land drop.
Oh yeah, Skirk Prospector. Thank you. He doesn't need land drops. Jonathan is fine.
No, I was just saying turn 4 Glorybringer minus a land drop. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it seems fine. Seems
fine.
What's
that last card in his hand?
It might be a Lightning Strike, I'm not entirely sure.
That's what I was thinking.
But at the same time, it also looks from...
I think it's a shock.
I don't know, it's something. Alright, so we're exerting. We're going to kill this Constrictor, probably.
Worth it.
Jeez, this is crazy. So, is he just strictly using... I guess we're not entirely sure if we saw the Elder Dragon. But if he is, this is very interesting, because he has to, like, strictly use his treasures to make his colored mana. And Sarkhan, you're right.
Does Sarkhan add any color, or is it of 1 color?
It's of any color, yeah. So, I mean, I want to say Sarkhan's a little less consistent, because it is Planeswalker. It's a high threat that you're going to want to be killing. Oh,
That's the wrong Sarkhan.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so our streamer is going to bring up the other Sarkhan for us, which made me think that he was playing it, but he might be, but perhaps not. We're going to see the one that's on the battlefield currently. Bringing it up right now for you guys.
Here we go.
Alright.
2 mana and any combination.
Doug's drawing some cards. He's going to take down a little bit of life to do it, but it's all good.
It's a worthy trade.
Well, I mean, yeah, drawing a card for 1 life and 2 energies generally pretty good. Alright, and the Ravenous Chupacabra is going to take down the Glorybringer, so that's... I mean, that was already to be expected. It's a little unfortunate that we can't go...
Wait.
Why are... he's sacking a response to... it is Lightning Strike. Okay, sure. So we're sacking a response to kill it.
What is happening?
Hey, Scott, can you take off the fade? Can we go on fade just to turn it to none? Yeah. Sorry for that brief overlaying. Alright, perfect. Alright, top deck looks like a drag... what's the artifact name? Dragon Tord?
That sounds correct.
Dragons something.
Looks
I have a million of that promo, and it's worth absolutely nothing. It makes me really upset. When I win it every F&M, Scott's like, here you go, enjoy.
Relates an F&M promo?
What? Yeah, the F&M.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know it was an F&M promo.
Yeah, I have like 6 of them. It's god-awful. Oh, yeah, Luke, Mono Green's insanely strong. Vinemare? It was like the all-star so far. Like, and it's insane because you just don't expect a card like that to be like super good, and so like really consider it, you know?
So I didn't understand why that card was really good, and I had to ask a couple of people. Yeah, well,
is nice.
Besides hexproof,
can't be blocked by black is fine.
So I was like, when is that relevant? And they just looked at me and they go, Scarab God. I was like, oh.
Yeah, everything's a zombie. It's also black.
Yes.
So there's a lot of decks. It can be blocked by Nicol Bolas. There's like a million other things. It's also just 5 damage, 3 body.
So the Scarab God deck, the only creature that can block it is Champion of Wits.
Yes, and not if it's eternalized, because when it's eternalized, it becomes a zombie as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's black. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't entirely sure, and which doesn't kill the Vinemare. So.
Right.
Yeah, so the card's pretty sweet, and it's also for 4 mana. In a mono green deck, you can play it turn 3 consistently, so that's nice. All right. Sarkhan's going to take a little more beat. This Sarkhan's never going to be able to ultimate. And that's just something you're not going to expect from Planeswalkers in general. Sarkhan just comes at 7 when he can make 5/5 dragons with flying. Really, he's just going to be using the Sarkhan to produce mana, which is honestly pretty good. But
did you just pay 3 for that? Oh, no, he Adventurous Impulsed.
Yeah, no, he Impulsed. Okay. Top deck looks like another Dragon's artifact thing. Can we pull up that artifact card, please? I'm not entirely sure if I'm getting the name right. I believe it's Dragon Tord. I could just pull one out of my binder. Double check. That seems like a reasonable thing I could do.
I didn't open that yet. Or I did. I passed it in my draft. Yeah, it's Dragon Sword.
Okay, yeah. So it does some funky stuff.
Whenever a dragon enters a battlefield under your control, put a gold counter on it. You can remove a gold counter to draw a card.
This card would be a lot better if it entered the battlefield with gold counters on it.
Yeah, and then you can tap it to add the mana. I think entering with 1 gold counter is fine.
Right, wait, I'm sorry. It's not the promo. I was thinking of the Desecrated Tomb promo.
Oh, yeah.
It looks very familiar.
I have a lot
I
of
guess.
those as well.
Yeah, that card's god-awful.
Desecrated Tomb is fun with Dredge. But
sure. Okay, anyways, back to the match. Doug looking at a full hand. I'm pretty sure Doug's just got this game already, just completely wrapped up.
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan's just top decking. Nothing he can really do, to be completely honest. Once he plays a dragon, the artifact's not legendary, so he pitched it. Okay, so...
He used it to loot.
I wouldn't have used it. I would have just played it, drawn a dragon, played the dragon, drawn 2 more cards. It seems like a lot better, because, like, you would consider, like... I think he has a higher chance of, like, just chaining cards with these dragon swords, you know, if he has multiple. So if he's drawing, like, 3 to 4 cards a turn with Sarkhan, you know?
I kind of disagree, because I'm assuming that he's having to use them for mana to play the dragon, because Sarkhan is not going to live this turn.
Well, you can do both. Which is why he still should have played it, because he needs mana.
What did he draw? Did he draw another Wily Goblin?
Yeah, he drew a Wily Goblin. So he discarded a Dragon Sword to get a Wily Goblin. Okay. Like, he didn't know it was on top of his deck, right? So he's trying to draw into, like, lands or something. But in general, I would have played the Dragon Sword. That way, if you do play a dragon, or if you draw into a dragon, you can make 2 mana. So you have 5 mana, which is enough to play any dragon in your deck, except for the Naya Elder Dragon, which is... What's the name of that one?
Palladium Wars.
Sure. I don't know what you're actually saying, but yeah.
Palladium Wars.
Seems good. All right, sure.
Not a good
All right,
name.
here we have his Varric's Deathwing, right? So when this guy enters the battlefield, you can just kick it as an additional cost to get a copy of him. Not an exact copy.
It's another legendary form of dragon.
With a different name.
Karux, not Varrix.
Yeah, same thing.
No, the token is Karux.
Oh, okay. All right, so I did get it right.
Yeah,
okay.
you did. No, you got it right. Yeah.
I honestly have zero idea how. I've never played this card once.
I got it in the draft. That's how. That's why I know what it does.
All right, perfect. We still have a treasure. And I mean, so like, all right, so here's the thing. So if he played the second Dragon Sword, he would have 2 counters on both of these. He would have 5 mana, like 5 permanent mana total, and he could be drawing 2 cards next turn. If he doesn't draw into a dragon.
But he would have drawn the Wily Goblin.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. You just wait a turn.
I don't think
not,
it is
like,
fine in his situation because he's so low.
Well, at the time, Doug only had like 2 creatures in play. Like, obviously, Doug was going to play more, but I think at the end of it all, drawing more cards is like in the late game is just better. I'm not sure what kind of like threats he has that could just wrath the board.
Pain.
I don't know. I would, if I were him, I would be playing Sweltering Suns just because it doesn't kill like any of your dragons. I'd play 3 of those in the main. You also just cycle it, so that's a fun one. But I'm not entirely sure what his list is consisting of. All right. Yeah, this Constrictor is just gonna go.
I think Ballista would have been fine, but it seems fine as well.
But the counters on Ballista.
I would have been okay with that.
So the thing about this is Siphoner has Menace.
Oh no,
super good.
One on Siphoner. I think the other one could have gone on Ballista. I don't think I had.
Instead of Constrictor. So putting on Constrictors protects Constrictor from what? Lightning Strike, Glorybringer, Chandra minus, a couple things like that.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, at this point he doesn't need to protect it. And I think Ballista. I mean, yeah, it's very.
I'm not familiar enough with.
Overall, I don't think it'll matter. Hey, there's one of those Vinemares we're talking about. Yep. Solid. Can we bring up Vinemare?
It's in the graveyard now.
We gave the exact Oracle text for it, but I don't care. I like the art on it too.
That's cool looking art. It's an elemental horse.
Yeah, I like how they're elemental horses.
Not all of them are, I believe.
Are they actually not? That's a big upset.
I think no.
Master of Ways is why I like how they're elemental horses.
The blue one is a merfolk horse.
Okay, sure. There it is. I like the art.
Yeah, it's a sweet card.
It's also a giant horse. I'm assuming those are all like graves. What's that one card from Eldritch Moon? All your Cryptolith, right? Mm-hmm. That's what the art looks like with a horse in it.
Okay.
Would you agree? Yeah?
I don't agree, but
No? Okay, sure. I'm just going off my memory. I've probably not looked at crypto right in like years.
See, I see where you're getting it. I just don't agree as much.
Okay, sure.
Like, I understand the area.
So as we said earlier, Doug's gonna take this game away real quick, and Jonathan's attacking, which is the right thing to do. Like, you just gotta basically beat the clock, but it's just not gonna work out. You just kind of hope that Doug had like strictly lands in hand. Jonathan's showing him a mountain that he had. All right, John's scooping it up. We're gonna go to game 2. So I'm very curious to see what else we can see out of this Dragon's deck.
I don't think John.
So we're pretty certain it's just mono red dragons at this point. Although the treasures make me, and Justin thought he saw the Night Elder Dragon, which makes me really hope that there actually is a little more to it.
Yeah,
than just Glory Bringers and some of the other 4/4 flyers. But
so the only reason I can imagine Jonathan playing these Palladium Wars is because it does almost guarantee a hit, which is fine.
Doesn't have haste, does it?
No.
Yeah, it's just flying, trample, vigilance.
Yeah. And then the hexproof clause, which is okay. It's good for the one hit that you need. Yeah, and that's about it. Because then it gets removed.
Well, see, I wish they did a kind of like an Ojutai. So for those who are unfamiliar, Dragonlord Ojutai, she said whenever she's tapped, she loses hexproof, but if she's untapped, she has hexproof. Or did it he? I don't know.
I think it's she.
Okay, sure. But then for this one, like what I would prefer, instead of it just be after it does damage to a player, it just permanently loses hexproof. It just loses it for until another turn. It'd be a lot better then. Like, it still wouldn't be great.
I think it would be too good.
Why?
A 6/6 with hexproof almost all the time.
Well, it still dies to a bunch of things, like Restless Contempt. But
but it has vigilance.
Oh yeah, sure. Like, you can get rid of the vigilance. I'm down for that. You know, like it can tap. Like, I'm saying, like once it does damage, you can kill it then.
Yeah. So the awkward part about Palladium Wars,
I mean damage in general. So like even if it blocks, so for attacking or blocking, you can now kill it.
Yeah. The awkward part about Palladium Wars though is that it has trample. So if they block it with a 05 or what an X5 in the air, they take 1 and then it loses hexproof.
Well, yeah, then you just don't attack. Like in limited, you're strictly using. I'm assuming it's a her again. I don't know, her to block, but it's just not good to attack unless there's nothing on the board, right? Like if you have 100% power over the board state, then it's good to just jam in for 6 each turn. Sideboarding for Doug Nelson, probably going to bring, he's on a draw too. I imagine he's going to take a little slower, more control-y route. Maybe bring in some more Chupacabras, some Restless Contempts. There's some good things to blow up on Jonathan's side. Some big scary dragons. What?
I like Vraska. Vraska here.
Yeah, Vraska's a good to include. I think this sideboard plays like 2 of them. I'm not sure what Doug's necessarily running, but overall, that'd be a good one.
I haven't looked at just black-green Constrictor in a
while. Also, a Liliana might be nice.
I would like that if he has it.
Yeah, so John is definitely on mono red.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. What all do we got? We got Glorybringer, the new 5-mana one that says enters the battlefield, do 5 damage or something, and Varix. Is that it for mono red dragons? There's gotta be more, right?
He has the 5-drop dragon token, or the 5/5 dragon tokens on the board, so I'm assuming he's running the new legendary dragon.
Oh yeah, of course. I
don't know if she does.
Can we pull that one up, Streamer?
I know it's when you play another dragon.
Isn't it just called like straight up just Dragon Lord something?
I think it's starts with an N, I think, and then it's.
Alright, sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull that one up. Yeah, it's a like 6-drop legendary mono red dragon 5/5 flying, something like that.
And then when you
I actually don't remember what its extra ability is.
It's whenever you play a dragon, you make a 5/5 dragon.
That's really good. Is Dragon Whelp in this? Or Dragon Egg? Those aren't standard.
Dragon Egg is in standard.
Dragon Egg is. I remember playing that.
Yes.
Dragon Whelp is not.
And I believe Dragon Whelp.
Please tell me we're playing Dragon Egg.
I believe he is. Or I believe the. Oh, I saw Bolas there.
We did see Bolas?
I thought I did.
Oh, and we have the mono red removal spell that says you can get it back whenever you play Dragon if you pay like. Oh
yeah, Spitfire.
Yeah, Spitfire. Spit Flame. So it's something like that. For like 1 mana. It's 3 mana instant speed. Do 4 damage to target creature, not player. So that's a solid card. Actually, I'm starting to like this Dragon's list. It's very interesting.
It seems fine.
Yeah, it seems fine. I don't think it's gonna be like tier 1 or anything, but it's a very interesting concept. Just taking that.
Vivian Reed and
this hand is for John is terrible. For Doug, what are we seeing here? Turn 1 land or else keep.
I don't think he has any. I think he literally has Vivian Reed, Adventures. Oh no, he has.
Vivian Reed's
if he has an Adventure.
Ooh, John kept. So we kept 5 lands, a Skirk Prospector, and a Spitfire.
So you got to think that he is playing dragons, so his dragons cost a lot. So he's able to play all those dragons.
Yeah, like the hand wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. And but like being on the play, I would hope for a more aggressive start. You know, so like here he drew into a second Skirk Prospector. Like he's not doing anything. Like, you know, it's just not great. I would rather mulligan down to like 3 lands of like any hand with Sarkhan I would take over the 7.
Yeah, but it is a mono red deck. You can't be asking for too much from it.
You could be asking for a lot more. You're not greedy with your mana base. I think that's the complete opposite. Right? So like if I'm playing like a 5-color deck and I'm on 7 and I have like 3 of the 5 colors, I would probably keep it.
That seems fine, but
like if I'm playing mono red, I'm like I can mulligan down to like 1 or 2 mountains and a Skirk Prospector. Seems super good. If I can play a Sarkhan. Anyways, here we got
1 land,
triple mountain, some Skirk Prospectors. Are we stacking both of them for a Glorebringer? Is that what he drew? Oh no, we drew the. Dragon. That's the one that does 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Llanowar
Doug
Elves.
doesn't need that Llanowar Elf.
Adventurous Impulse number 1 from Doug. We see the classic triple land. I'm assuming we're taking the Aether Hub. Guess not. What do we need more green and black mana for? We already have double black, triple green.
I don't know.
I mean, it's just like 1 energy, so it's not terrible, but Doug definitely did a lot of sideboarding here. We're seeing a can we pull up Vivian Reed on the screen, please?
So her first plus is Super Adventurous Impulse. It is top 4. It's the same effect.
So much better.
Her minus is destroy target artifact.
Or enchantment.
Or enchantment.
Or
creature
creature
with flying as well.
So you have 3 options
there.
So
a classic green minus on a walker. And then the third is similar to Domri Raid. Without hexproof, I believe, but it has a rest.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Alright, here's Vivian Reed for you guys. Coming right up.
So we nailed it, actually.
Yeah.
And then
pretty much. She comes in at 5 loyalty though, which is huge.
That is huge.
It doesn't die to a Glorebringer. OP.
And then her emblem is creatures you control get +2/+2, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. So that's a pretty
nice.
win gaming.
All right, here we see the spit flame or spit fire or something spitting. It's related to spit.
He spit at it.
That's all you need to know.
He spit at it.
That's gonna kill this Rish card at instant speed, solid card, and we're gonna be getting that card back. So we gotta remember that one's in the graveyard. Because when Jonathan plays more dragons later on, he can pay 1 additional mana to get it back to his hand.
Did he do it with the Rishkar trigger on the stack?
Pardon?
Did he do it with the Rishkar trigger on the stack, where Rishkar puts counters on stuff?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Because I think Rishkar...
Or, I'm not entirely sure what the ordering was there.
I think he could have accrued the...
Yeah, so he could have accrued in response and then put counters on it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened. I actually couldn't hear the players that well, but Doug's going to scoop it up.
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
Doug, I think, was at
it worked out,
and there were 2 5/5 flyers.
So that was very interesting, and it doesn't look like Doug's eager to immediately sideboard either. So just having, what was Doug's original hand? Llanowar Elves, 4 lands, Adventurous Impulse, Vivian Reed.
Yeah,
something like that. Very interesting compared to the Skirk Prospector, Spitfire, 5 lands from Jonathan. Jonathan just, I mean, obviously drew some dragons and a second Skirk Prospector, so he's able to get a turn 3 5/5 flyer that killed the Llanowar Elves, which prevented Vivian Reed from entering the battlefield and minusing to kill the dragon immediately.
Yeah, our streamer is pulling up Banefire. I did see a Banefire in his board. I did not see if he brought it in or not, but...
I would imagine...
I don't know.
It's some good extra reach.
It's good for killing Llanowar
Because once Doug controls the board, I don't think John can win. Right, but except with the Banefire, you know,
well,
like burning him out. Extra
John
reach.
has flyers, that's the thing. Doug doesn't have a lot of reach in the sky.
Well, he has like a lot of removal spells, so he can just take down all the flyers. Also, if John saw the Vivian Reed, that's another thing we know about.
Have we seen any removal in the air?
Revenant Chupacabras. Well, no, not like air. You know, just like
no, I just mean
destruction spells. Yeah, just straight up things.
We saw Chupacabra and that's it, I believe.
Yeah, well, we can assume that he's playing Bastards of Contempt. We saw Vivian Reed. Fatal Push isn't doing any good here, but yeah, I'm sure Doug has plenty of things.
I think that's what
he also has Aether Fierce Harvester to block.
Yeah.
Alright. John's ready to go. Doug's still shuffling. Doug's gonna be on the play, so that's another big thing. So turn one Lenore Elf is gonna be pretty big upside here. Let's see if you can get it. So there's a Ravenous Chupacabra, Glensea's Siphoner, and Lenore Elf. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a perfect.
It's the last card.
And
yeah. So basically, what happened is
okay, that's the dragon, the thing that makes 5/5s.
The Dragon Lord. Yeah. So Luke, basically, what happened? Doug just kind of whiffed. He just drew a lot of lands, and John got the turn 3 5/5 dragon with flying.
Yeah.
That made him stack the Lenore Elf.
Yeah. Demanding dragon.
Pretty good.
Demanding dragon is pretty game ending.
Yeah. All right. Here's turn 2 leaves Siphoner. Lenore Elf got Magma Sprayed. That was a pretty good answer from John.
Yep.
It wouldn't have actually been that impactful. It would have just been I guess a sooner Ravenous Chupacabra was the first thing that it would have actually impacted.
Yeah, but...
And a second Magma Spray, all right.
So, I think it was still the correct play because Doug could have ramped into something big. It didn't end up affecting...
Oh, yeah, well, obviously, yeah. You always kill, like, bolt the bird for... Like, you always do that,
yeah.
But... so the card is actually not Spitfire, it's Spitflame.
Okay.
What were we calling it? Were we calling it Spitfire? I have.
We called it both. We called it Spit something.
Yeah, it was Spit something. Well, it's Spit Flame. It doesn't make sense to I don't know. I feel like you're like spitting fire. It just makes a little more sense to me.
But it is flames. Fire is flames.
Okay, but I'm sure. All right.
Yeah, but dragons breathe fire. That's the issue.
Yeah, like, they're fire breathing. That's like the effect. Like the OG effect. Breathing fire. We're not breathing flames here.
There's a Varix.
Alright, there's the Varix. No kicker. None needed. 4/4 flying dragon is good enough.
So I've never seen a kicker on it, but I imagine in that deck...
Oh, in limited, you kick it all the time. It just depends on when you draw it in the game.
Right.
In this deck, probably never, unless you have like Sarkhan and a couple Dragon Hordes. Here's Varix Bladewing coming up on the screen for you all. And there he is.
Yeah.
Solid card.
A Varix that makes a Carix.
It's not bad. Not a bad card at all.
I remember when this card was first spoiled, I heard mono red players talking about if they were going to play it.
And they definitely were not going to.
Yes.
There's no reason to.
I know there was
you have Glorybringer and Hazoret.
I know there was talk about it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's always going to be talk about something. But so Ravenous Chupacabra took down that guy. But, I mean, you know, we're playing dragons here, so we just replace him. Yep. No biggie.
Yep.
And that replacement killed off this. Or actually, it didn't. Never mind. Doug just took 5 for it. He didn't want to sack his Chupacabra, and that's why. Let's just give it 4 plus missile counters.
Yeah, it'll just hit you in the face.
All right, John's going down to 14. This is a very quick clock. If I guess, all right. So what's the best answer to this?
To what? To
the Chupacabra.
Oh, okay. Banefire for 6.
Banefire is the first thing that comes to mind. He can't actually cast Banefire right now. There's the uncommon for 6 mana, 7 damage to a creature. I'm assuming he's not playing that one. Kind of hope he's not, but
it's not great.
How do you feel about racing here? Being for Jonathan, would you rather race? Being a dragon
I don't
players?
think John can.
How's it going, Devil's Magic?
By racing, I think he's.
So he's taking.
I think he's on the back foot.
I mean, he's on a 2-turn clock. So if you can also present a 2-turn clock.
How big is Gear Hulk? Is that a 4/4?
Yeah, it should be. Okay. So he's taking 10, right? So if John gets in for 5 here, right, and puts Doug down to 10, plays another 5/5 dragon, he has lethal on board, and he won't receive it, you know. But we can assume Doug has a reasonable amount of removal. So if he tops the decks, we know there's none in his hand currently. So if he draws into Restless Contempt or Ravenous Chupacabra, so here's another dragon. I'm assuming this one's at least 5 power. So this should be a lethal board state from Jonathan.
Yeah, that's the Nart.
Let's go ahead and pull up this card real quick.
Doug does have a Chupacabra in his hand, though.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
All right, my apologies. I thought I only had the one. Okay.
No, it was just his last draw, just now.
Gotcha. I have no idea what it's called. The Legendary Dragon Lady. There might be... Hold up. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what it's called. It's something. And it's a card... Oh, Laughless Dragon Queen. Alright, so it's a 6 mana, 6/6 flying dragon. Whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying, and you can pay 1 and a red to give dragons +1/+0 until end turn. It's just dragons you control.
But it is all dragons you control.
Well, like the most important thing here is it can kill Doug.
Yes.
That's nice.
But
you can just act. Well, like it alone can kill Doug too. So like, like he had to kill that one specifically because he had. Oh no, actually he would have been one activation short.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I'm sure John would have figured it out. So I'm pretty sure Doug wins.
Yeah.
Jonathan took the racing game and didn't pay off. Chupacabra got the best of him.
I mean, I think the race was the only option he had, and
I would agree. You can't block the Chupacabra.
yeah,
You would have to block the Gear Hulk. Take 6, and that's still not a 2-turn clock. It's a 3-turn clock. It's still faster than your clock. So I would have raced personally. He already used one Chupacabra. He has what? He had 2 cards in his hand at the time, I think.
3.
3, sure. But yeah, I think racing was fine. You know, it was the clearest way to victory there.
Yeah.
Whereas he was just gonna die super quick otherwise. So he's sitting on a Sarkin, a Spitflame.
I cannot see that.
And some card in the middle that is red. That's all I got. If you guys know what that card is, go ahead and let us know.
Could be a mountain.
It could be, but I don't know. Alright. Spitflame for this Vertus Gear Hulk.
Oh, it's a Skirk Prospector.
Nice, that's a blocker.
It is.
Alright, so John lives.
Yes.
Dragon blocks J-Light Ranger. Prospector blocks Ravenous Chupacabra. And Sarkin remains in the hand. Which is unfortunate, because he can't play Sarkin, make mana for the Skirk Prospector. That'd be nice if it was just make 2 mana. Oh, alright, we just died.
Yeah,
well,
we did.
Alright. I mean, I didn't think Jonathan was going to win anyways, but... Well, he may or may not have just killed himself.
He just drew a Sarkin.
It's fine, yeah, he would have died the next turn anyways.
He did.
Get in for 5.
Yeah.
Get him. Doug might forget his combat phase, you know? We never know.
I've done that.
There's no way.
Not in a tournament. I've done it in Commander all the time.
Okay, sure,
I
yeah.
miss lethal 8 turns in a row.
That's also Commander. I'm Matthew Manero, joined with Justin Blackburn, and that we just finished up round 1. Let's say our name. Magic. This is not Justin Gebbing. This is Justin Blackburn, by the way.
Hi.
Justin Gebbing was not available or something. I don't know. But yeah, we got Justin here. The other Justin.
There's Justin.
Tomato. Yeah, we got Justin.
If
Jonathan was running Fling, he wouldn't be having this problem. You are so right.
You are correct.
Dude, Fling is phenomenal. One of my favorite cards in all of Magic.
Fling nominal.
There was I'm getting like flashbacks of like
do you still have
making a deck to fling something in
Standard. Do you still have your Stronghold Flings in your binder?
Yes, I have some Flings in my binder.
Okay.
You gotta have those Flings in the binder.
Yeah.
You never know when you're gonna need them, right?
Well, no, I just knew you had the OG printing in there.
Yeah, super nice ones.
And
something like that. I don't know. Wait, Luke, what do we fling in Standard? What are the best things to start flinging?
Palmer.
Yeah, I don't know, but there was something else I was like building, like actively, like I was just like, oh wait, this deck could be sweet if I fling this like super quick.
The Gorilla that doubles his power when he attacks.
I don't know. No, I thought it was from Core 19.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out later. Who knows? I was pretty certain there was something I wanted to fling.
Oh, the Helion, Inferno Helion that shuffles back in.
That actually sounds like fun, but I don't think that was it.
Well, that's from...
Yeah, Gigantosaur, that's a fun one, but... So you hit them in the face and you fling them, that's total 20 damage. That seems fine. I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. Like, I thought I had, like, a game plan to, like, fling something for, like, an OTK deck. I don't know.
Probably.
I'll figure it out. Anyways, there's, like, 15 minutes on the clock, give or take. Real quick, I'm gonna go ahead, shout out our social medias. I don't know them. I don't have them all memorized. Oh, gosh.
Facebook?
We have Twitch. Oh, yeah. So we have Facebook. It's facebook.com/TopDeckProductions. We have a website, TopDeckProductions.com. And on that website, you can find all of our other social medias. So you might as well just go there, right? You can also find deck lists from the players. If you guys want any deck lists specifically, you can go ahead and request them. And we can do our best to get them from the players. Not all players submit them, though, so that's unfortunate. But we do our best. We also have some articles being posted pretty much weekly. Some weekly articles. And yeah, our YouTube is youtube.com/TopDeckProductions stream. That's 2 S's. Ductions, plural, and then stream, back to back, all right?
Neat.
A little confusing, but yeah. So that's it for round 1. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for round 2. We'll see you then.
Bye.